Hello everybody, it's B2 and welcome back to another very exciting episode of Clicker Heroes. And today we're going to talk about the Borb Kumawakamaru ratio. Then we're going to do a little bit of a clan update, and then we're going to talk about the game in general and the excitement for Clicker Heroes 2. That's right. So my voice is a little bit crackly this morning, not the good old B2 that you would expect to see. In here. So anyway, I ran into something pretty interesting on here the other day, and we can look at our clan and our members. We finally have our first two at 300k, Bacon Gaming and Mossy, and they're making a run at each other for sure. So probably some time lapse and done up in there to leapfrog. But anyway, we got into the 115 range, which is solid for us. It's a really good progress, and we're moving right along. And so when I got it right around the 108 range is when I noticed 108k that Kumawakamaru started losing his effectiveness. So right up here you can see it's 1 of 2 underneath the word soul. You'll see it pop 1 of 2. Right about the 108-ish range, that number started to rise. And then as I got up to this 115, that went to 21 mons it needed to go to the next level. And so when you hover over here, it'll actually tell you. So right now we're negative 389 monsters per zone. The minimum is 2. That's why it says 1 of 2. We have a 3,000% chance for a treasure chest. So basically everything is, you can see it underneath there, every mon is a treasure chest, except for every 5 you get a primal boss, basically. So it's good, right? So if you boost up how much money is in your treasure chest, then you can make a killing, basically. So, but if you look at the boss zone, it says boss health negative 70. The minimum is 5x. The boss timer is 733, and a primal chance is 660%, which means we're going to pretty much get hero souls. Well, we are going to get hero souls every single 5 levels. So the effectiveness is there. So if I look at my outsiders here, I don't use Xylokill. I don't do idle at all. So there's no sense in wasting your outsiders, your ancient souls on this outsider. You're not going to get a benefit unless you're playing an idle role, or unless you're doing some sort of a hybrid, which is idle in the beginning and then active. But you can see it clicks along fairly well. I don't see the need to sit and babysit it on there. Chorgaloth, we're going to negative 9404 ancient cost. So it's about as low as we're going to get. We are going to put some more in here because this number does continue to move. I think it maxes out at like 150. Yeah, maximum level 150 there. So we can still put a little bit more into him, but man, is it expensive. Look at that. 56 per upgrade, right? We got old Fanny here. Fandoris is a DPS. We got 25,900 plus DPS in there. And the old Fandoris used to be different. It was transcendent power. Now I heard the max was 25 here. I don't know where I heard that from, but we're going to find that out here on the next run. We're going to see where it taps out at. We do have Ponyboy at 103. We need to raise him up as much as we can as well. But look, he's a 104, so that's quite a little jump there. But here's where the Borb Kumawakamaru ratio comes in. Like I only have 30 here. And that's up from 12 or 13 I had before I transcended and up this a little bit. And my theory is that this should take me up to close to 300,000 basically. So we probably will still upgrade once or twice because we, like the last one, we had 3,900 ancient souls to spec, and I would imagine that it would get a little bit bigger this time. I would hope. However, this is going to have to be raised up. I would say probably like to the 35 to 40 range, so I can continue up into the high 300s, but that'll be confirmed once we get up there. It's just kind of speculation for now. And so the other ones have a bigger percent though. Look, 750 to Atman. Like, well, we're not really struggling with, so let's go and see what Atman does, right? We're not really struggling because, as it said, we're at a 660%, 658. So it's not like this needs to be raised a whole lot more. But again, you will want to raise them up, and we've got the hero souls to do it. We're at 1079, so like I could basically go by 10s and just raise him all the way. See, his percent's not changing at all. So why even mess with that? 637 is the tap out for that. The only way you're going to raise him other than that is to come to Ragiest and raise the percent up from here. So And then if you look at Bubos, right, and I just want to kind of follow along for you guys so you know who I'm talking about. Um, Negative 79.94 monsters of worth of boss life, minimum 5 monsters basically. So this is going to be your direct correlation to how many monsters per boss life. Let's go ahead and click this out. And I'd like to see an actual write-up on that too, to see if there's ratios, or I'd probably need to go to Reddit and take a look at that, because I don't understand that all the way. Then Karika at 1500% of Bubos there. So if you go to Chronos, that's going to be your timer for your boss. Chrono, which is a sub, I guess, Latin word for time. And then Dora, your effectiveness of Dora for I believe, the treasure chest. And let's confirm that on here. So, yep. That's your how much gold you're getting per treasure chest, right? Which is a high amount, though. It's worth it, and you can see that we've already spec'd into here to get more money per treasure chest drop, right? So if you look down here, like these bottom ones are going to be important, but you should be putting the majority of your outsiders, or your ancient souls, in these outsiders right here to begin with, as well as getting Chorgaloth up there too. And I think mine's a little bit low. I'm going to ask in my clan and see what they have theirs at, just to make sure we're not like completely off the reservation there. All right, so what else today? I believe that's it for today's update. There's nothing else earth-shattering. I did want to get with you guys the difference in the levels for the Kumawakamaru Borb thing, because I do believe that's going to play into you guys getting held up for higher levels or whatever. So any questions or comments, hit me up in the comments. As always, hit like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.